Namaskar. Welcome to the new episode of Vande Mataram, the story of India's brave hearts. As country enters into 75th year of independence, it seems that courage and contribution of many freedom fighters have been faded away from public memory. One such unacknowledged heroine is a woman few Indians know about, a woman who lived a life of intrigue and danger to help her nation fight colonial rule. The woman was Durga Devi Bhumra, popularly known as Durga Bhabhi. Durga Devi Bhumra was the only child of a Gujarati Brahmin couple settled in Allahabad. Her mother died when she was very young, and her father took vows of sannyas, leaving her to be brought by her aunt. She studied up to class 5 and married when she was 11. She first came into contact with revolutionaries in Lahore through her husband, Bhabhi the son of a wealthy Gujarati, Shiv Charan Das, who worked for railways and was honored with the title of Rai Sahib. Deeply impacted in his childhood by the brutal atrocities that the Britain colonial rule kept inflicting on India, Bhabhi Charan joined the Satyagraha movement, sweeping India in the 1920s. As a student at Lahore's National College, he also joined Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Yashpal in starting a study circle that would scrutinize the revolutionary movements happening around the world. On account of his wealth, party members regarded his initial interest in the HSRA with suspicion, and it took some time to refute allegations that he was not a CID informant. In 1928, 3 years after Durga Devi gave birth to her son, Durga Devi was forced to go underground when the colonial authorities launched a brutally repressive drive against HSRA members. As Bhagwati Charan had recently rented a room in Lahore to manufacture bombs. By late 1920, he and Durga Devi were incorporated into the party and he became one of the primary ideologues of the HSRA, officially serving as the propaganda secretary, writing a history of the revolutionary movement and treatises, such as The Philosophy of the Bomb, which was drafted as a riposte to Gandhi's 1929 critique of the revolutionaries, the cult of the bomb. Durga Bhabhi's name in the history is etched for being the meticulous planner who helped Bhagat Singh escape from Lahore to Calcutta after killing Saunders. Along with his comrade Sukhdev, Bhagat Singh shot dead J.P. Saunders on 17 December 1927. Accompanied by Rajguru, who was pretending to be a family servant, Durga Bhabhi posed as Bhagat Singh's wife and held her son Sachidanand in her lap. They then passed the police barricades and boarded a first-class train carriage for Lucknow and thereafter switched trains for Calcutta. Chandrasekhar Azad sat in a separate compartment disguised as a sadhu. All of them were carrying loaded pistols to deal with any eventuality. After the bombing of April 8, 1929, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru were awarded death sentence. To protest against their hanging, Durga Bhabhi decided to kill Lord Haley, who was the ex-governor of Punjab. Although the governor escaped unharmed, Durga Bhabhi was arrested and awarded 3 years of imprisonment. After India achieved independence in 1947, she started to live as the common citizen in Ghaziabad. She later started a school as well for poor children in Lucknow. Durga Bhabhi passed away on October 15, 1999 at the age of 92 in Ghaziabad. Thank you. Namaskar.